What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James, ThnxCya, and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, I do have a few bits and pieces that I've been meaning to do for a good few days now. And I thought, you know what? Why don't we make a video? Why don't we share the joy together and do some serious bee swarming? Oh yeah, so 3, 2, 1. The hive is already claimed. How are we all doing? I hope you guys and girls are amazing. Yeah, so what I want to do today is basically, when we were doing the BBM 12th ornament quest, I decided to add an extra tadpole bee to our hive to kind of help with that insane bubble quest. But what I'm thinking now is that I'm a huge fan of the spicy bee, and I do actually want to get a second spicy bee into the hive. If possible, I would actually like to get 3 spicy bees. And yeah, I need to work out how to do that because I quite like having one of everything. But yeah, as well as that, I think we're also probably going to buy the 49th hive slot pretty soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. It's going to be serious fat stacks are going to be spent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as well as that, we do also currently have 19 mutated bees. But the cool thing is we do actually also have 6 atomic treats, and we have just under 300 bitter berries. So I do want to see if we can get some extra mutations going on in the hive. But yeah, just before we go into today's episode, I was kind of debating on whether I should talk about stuff like this. And yeah, I don't know. I thought I would leave you guys like up to it. You see, the thing is, right? I'm sure, well, I'm pretty certain anyway, that you guys come to my channel, and especially, you know, the Bee Swarm, if you're into Bee Swarm, to simply have a good time. You know, and these are the kind of videos that I like to make on Bee Swarm. I like to not take things too seriously. I like to mess about, give things stupid voices, you know, and just generally have a really good time playing the game. But at the same time, more recently, you know, we have been delving into lots of update and content features, and I've been keeping you guys up to date with all of the latest changes and, you know, test realm stuff and all that stuff to do with Bee Swarm. And there is like a pretty major change that is going to be happening, but it involves the most controversial item in the game, which, yes, is of course the Festive Bean. Oh, the Festive Bean. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to show you this. So this is what Onnit said yesterday. And he says here, due to recent events, I'll be looking at redesigning Festive Beans to limit the daily usage of their buffs in the next update/bug fixing patch. This should prevent cases where people have Festive Beans saved on alts or are using other people's Festive Beans to an extreme degree to generate incredibly high amounts of honey in a day. You will still be able to use them, but they will be restricted to how many buffs you can activate, regardless on if it's through your own Festive Bean or someone else's. This is a heads up that they will be changed so that people can use them now if they choose. So yeah, if you're more old school on my Bee Swarm videos, you'll know that I've always been someone that has vocally really not been a fan of Festive Beans, because unfortunately they can and they have been once again incredibly abused in-game. But at the same time, I don't want to like make videos where people think I'm calling people out and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys. Festive Beans will be changed. And if you want to know the reasons why and what people were doing with them, I'm sure you've seen the daily honey leaderboards. I'm sure you've seen the trillions. But yeah, if you guys want me to talk about that and give you my opinion on it, then I'm more than happy to do so maybe in the next video. But it's kind of up to you. If you want to like stay away from like the drama and you don't want me to talk about that kind of stuff, then that's completely fine. I don't particularly enjoy talking about that, but at the same time, I do like to keep you guys up to date with all of the latest changes. And in this case, it's going to be a big change as to how Festive Beans work. And as I mentioned, Festive Beans are a huge part of this game, and unfortunately for pretty bad reasons. So yeah, if you're curious, then I'll happily talk about it, but if you prefer for me just to mess about and have fun, then that's completely cool. So yeah, let me know in the comments or something. We'll see what people want to see. So, yeah, anyway, I was kind of thinking that this would be fun because it might give us a chance to use our massive stack of Royal Jellies that we accidentally bought and actually do a bit of Mythic Bee hunting. So I thought this would be kind of fun. And yeah, it does seem like I was going to make a video, and I actually think maybe We'll do a more in-depth video potentially on this sort of relatively soon, but I kind of wanted to do like a breakdown of all 3 of the new Mythic Bees to kind of like, you know, weigh them up and see which one is sort of the best bee, I guess. I mean, they're all really good in their own ways, but to be honest with you, I really like the spicy bee and what it does. I think it's actually very, very useful. So I do want to get a couple more of those, but yeah, we'll see. We have 70,000 Royal Jellies currently. Hopefully we won't need to buy too many, but shall we see how many Royal Jellies it's going to take to re-roll our Tadpole into a spicy? All right, here we go. Until Mythic on. Right, we can't mess this up again. Let me check. Let me double check, because there's been shenanigans in the past. Until Mythic on. Oh, actually, you know what we're going to do quickly? Just for science, because on it did say that you can use Royal Jellies to get Mutated Bees. So what if I just, for science, let's actually check this. I think this is going to be interesting. So if we put require mutation and we use Royal Jelly, let's see how many Royal Jellies it takes each time to get a Mutated Bee. How many did it take? It took... What? Oh! Can't auto jelly for mutation unless bee is radioactive. Oh, yeah, of course. Whoops. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Here we go. So hang on. Let me go and make it let me go and make it radioactive. Okay, let's try that again. See, I'm kind of curious. I want to see how many Royal Jellies. On it did say 1 in 100. So I'm curious. Let's see. Boom. There we go. So first one was 37 Royal Jellies to get a Mutated Bee. Let's re-roll it again for science. That one was 31. So 37, 31. Let's go again. 37, 31, 115. Let's go again. 177. Okay, it's getting like bigger each time. 95. Let's try another couple. 155. Let's try one more. 81. Okay, so it seems like each time we use a stack of Royal Jellies, and this is really, really good if 1, you are looking for bees that you don't already have, or 2, if you don't have all of them gifted and you might want to try and get a few mutated ones, it's a really nice way of using your Royal Jellies, and it seems like it's pretty much between like 30 and 150 for us to actually use Royal Jellies to get a mutated bee. Huh. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right, so okay, let's stop doing that now. Let's go until Mythic. What are we going to get? Are we going to get spicy first time round? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Oh my goodness, and it only took 4,800 Royal Jellies? Dude! I feel like we got really lucky. Nice. Okay, well, you know, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do, just because it drives my OCD, well, I don't have OCD, but it drives my, like, bee swarm tingling a little bit mad if they're not all gifted. So, yeah, let's make that bad boy gifted. This is our second gifted spicy bee. There we go, beautiful. And, yeah, I feel like what we could do now is we could try and mutate some bees. So the big question is, which ones are we going to mutate? So I'll tell you what we'll do, because we just got it, let's go and turn our second spicy bee mutated. Gather amount, okay. I guess it's not the best. I would have preferred conversion, I guess, but hey, all right, you know what? What else are we going to pick? What else are we going to pick? So we've got 5 more left to do. Let's just go with maybe the legendaries. So let's go with Music Bee, convert amount. Okay, so yeah, what you're going to do is, like, every time you convert it, open up the bee and actually have a look at the stats. And then you can kind of work out if your stat is, like, good or not. But yeah, to be honest with you, as I kind of mentioned, I don't know if you guys saw my mutation video, but I do believe that no mutation is a bad mutation, with the exception of maybe, like, attack on, like, a baby bee, which obviously is going to be useless because the attack is 0. Yeah, like... Oh no, I guess it was, if it's +1 attack, I guess it's technically not useless. But it's still a little bit meh. Actually, I don't think Baby Bee attacks, does it? Either way, you know what I mean? Like, there's no general bad mutation, in my opinion, but obviously some of them are a little bit more favorable than others. So what haven't we done? Have we done Crimson and Cobalt? I think we have. So I'll tell you what, let's go and do these Diamond Bees. Let's see if we can get... Ooh, convert a mount. That is... exactly what I want. Okay, let's go with this one. Energy? No! Okay, yeah, energy is not really one that you ideally want, but you know what? For now, I'll just take it. Let's go and use 2 more treats. So let's go with... who should we go with? Let's go with... I don't know. Is there any more legendaries? Let's go with these shy bees. Wait, have I got 2 shy bees? Since when? Huh. Okay, I tell you what. Should we make another spicy or another carpenter? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Let's save that for when we buy the 49th slot. I've got to kind of think about what sort of hive I actually want here. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do now is, this may take a little bit of time. Oh, we got 1 more atomic treat, so let's just transform, I don't know, anything. Let's just go with this demo bee. Why not? And then let's actually go and start trying to do a few more of our other bees. So let's just see if we can get some mutations. So I tell you what, let's go with some of the epics. Let's go with... Actually, yeah, let's start with this bucko bee. Let's see if we can get a few mutations. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go and feed these one by one, just out of curiosity. And we're going to count how many each time it takes. So yeah, that's number 3. Hey, 41! And oh, we got energy. All right, so yeah, energy not so hot, I'll be honest, but hey. All right, okay, so there's our first one. So instantly we used 41 bitter berries to actually get that to mutate. And seeing as we've got a few which have just randomly gone anyway, let's just start on, I guess, this one. So I'm going to use 50 here. Ta-da! Oh, 50 didn't do it. I should have done them one by one. So technically now we're on 52. Jeez, 137 and it still hasn't gone? Oh my goodness, all right, I'm cutting my losses here. I'm going for the demon bee and I'm going to do them in 50s because one by one has not been good. Let's do all 100 now. Let's do 50. Yeah, okay, we got gather them out on the demon. Not amazing, but yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, this brave bee. Dude, it does not want to go. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, I'll tell you what. So that brave bee's being a bit of a jerk. So let's just go with this. I don't know. Should we go with this honeybee with 50? And... Aww. There we go. So yeah, we're slowly but surely building up our mutated hive. So this is what my plan is anyway, is that essentially I want to have every single one mutated with just whatever happens first. And then after every single one is mutated, I'm then going to go back and I'm actually going to replace some of the ones or try and re-roll them with something else that's going to be more useful. So yeah, that's kind of my plan anyway. In terms of getting the bitter berries, the way that I get them is I mainly just get them from taking down the coconut crab. I think I get between 30 and 40 each time. So yeah, I just have to keep saving them up really. And of course, the coconut crab is amazing because it does give us the microconverters, which allow us to do our Wind Shrine donation boosts. So yeah, that's going to be about it for this episode here today. But in terms of the Bee Swarm content, we do have a few cool episodes coming up pretty soon. As well as that, I am also going to explore like all of the fan-made games and stuff, which I'm really, really enjoying. It seems like you guys are enjoying those as well. And yeah, as I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you do want me to go into a bit more detail as to why... the Festive Beans situation is not great and sort of, you know, how it works and what's been happening and stuff, then I'm more than happy to talk about it. I feel like it's fair that everyone actually understands the process behind it. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Like, I don't want to, you know, like start drama or whatever, but at the same time, I do feel like it's something which is in the game and it's something that has happened. So maybe, you know, it might be interesting to discuss it, and then you guys can kind of have your own opinions as to what you actually think about it. But yeah, that's for another time. Oh, geez. Big happy face. There we go. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to poke me in that like button. And if you are not yet subscribed, go for it because we do Roblox done fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. And see ya.